Well, we've got a short update on the drama at Marvel Studios and the firing of Victoria Alonso. Let's take a couple minutes to break down today's report, what the current details are, and why this absolutely makes a ton of sense. Many fans were super shocked when Victoria Alonso suddenly left Marvel Studios earlier this week. She has been an absolute staple of the history of the company, being there from day one when the studios was over the Beverly Hills Mercedes-Benz dealership, and was currently the president of VFX, post-production, and animation, answering directly to Kevin Feige and one of the biggest players at the company. Now, as many of you know, there's been a lot of struggles at Marvel Studios over Phase 4, and visual effects have honestly been one of those big problems. Earlier this week, we found out she had left the company, followed up by reports that she was fired. But all the information surrounding the firing was basically pure speculation, and we didn't have any details from anywhere but the rumor mill, which is, as you know, dubious at best. So now we have a new report from The Hollywood Reporter, and they've given some very specific details on why this happened. Now, what they've unveiled is that a big reason for her exit was due to something that many of you might not even know about, a film called Argentina 1985. Now, she was among 8 producers for this international project that is distributed by, not Disney, but Amazon. Now, based on these reports, it seems like she may have very well breached her contract with Marvel and Disney, and apparently was even warned about her involvement, which ended up leading to her contract termination. This was apparently part of the 2018 contract she signed that wouldn't allow employees to work for competing studios. Now, what we're reading is that she never actually had permission to get involved in the project itself, and the straw that broke the camel's back may have been her appearance at the Oscars, where she was standing alongside director Santiago Matri, which seems to have really irritated Disney brass and started this steamrolling ball down the hill. Now, in the same report, they indicate that she was apparently very busy with this project, and part of her time used for Argentina 1985 distracted her from her VFX job, which definitely impacted Marvel Studios. Given the slowdown during the pandemic and trying to juggle 2 projects, I definitely can see how something like that could possibly happen. Now, again, this is all coming from The Hollywood Reporter, and none of this from Alonso herself. They are a trade, and we want to lean on them pretty heavily because they are typically right. But I do suspect over time we are indeed going to get a lot more details about this firing, what went on, and why it went down. Breach of contract in this manner is something that does typically bring the axe down fast and hard, and it 100% appears to me that if that is what happened here and Argentina 1985 is the issue, well, this may have been something that could have been completely avoided. This has been a pretty interesting ride, finding out more and more details, and we might find out more details in the future, which kind of change our outlook, but we'll have to wait and see.